They made a decision without you, while fighting behind your back, while your name moved between mouths, like something owned, not honored, not protected, just discussed. You weren't invited to the table, but you were the topic. Every sentence shaped to justify absence, every opinion sharpened, because you weren't there. Some spoke with confidence, others with guilt, a few with anger, all with certainty that excluding you made it easier. They argued loudly in private, not to find truth, but to win control, each side claiming concern, while avoiding the one voice that mattered most. Your silence became convenient. They filled it with assumptions, motives they invented, reactions they predicted, stories they preferred, over reality. No one asked how you felt, what you saw, what you knew, because answers complicate power, and inclusion threatens carefully built plans. They called it protection, they called it necessity, they called it timing, but never once did they call it respect, and that mattered. What hurt wasn't the decision, it was the dismissal. The way your worth was measured by usefulness instead of truth, instead of presence. You sensed it before learning, that subtle shift where warmth thins and loyalty grows conditional, where conversations lose depth and smiles lose meaning. Behind closed doors, voices rose, tempers flared, egos clashed, all while your name sat quietly between them. Some defended you until it became inconvenient. Others opposed you without understanding you. Both proved something important about how quickly values bend, and yet, while they fought, you were becoming clearer, calmer, less dependent on approval, less surprised by behavior. You realize something crucial. Anyone who decides without you has already decided how much they value you, and that truth does not require explanation. The conflict wasn't about outcomes, it was about control, about who gets to speak, who gets to choose, and who is expected to accept. You didn't explode, you didn't beg, you didn't rush to correct them, because growth teaches restraint, and clarity teaches patience. What they made without you will carry your absence like a flaw, like a missing pillar. They will feel later, even if they deny it now. And when the noise fades, when alliances crack, when consequences arrive, they will remember that you were quiet, not powerless, because those who move in silence see everything. And those excluded today often become the ones who choose tomorrow with precision and truth. And as time moves forward, the weight of what they did begins to settle in quiet ways, not dramatic, not explosive, just heavy and undeniable. Decisions made in secrecy always age badly because they are built without full truth, without full perspective, without the presence of the one who mattered. You start noticing shifts, regret hiding in tone, uncertainty in confidence, defensiveness where certainty lived, because outcomes expose intentions faster than words ever could. Some will try to soften it later, rewriting history, changing language, calling it misunderstanding, calling it miscommunication. But you will remember clearly. You will remember the exclusion, the silence, the closed doors, the private arguments, the way your voice was treated as optional, and something in you will not harden, but it will strengthen, not bitter, but boundaried, not angry, but awake. You will stop explaining yourself to people who didn't include you. You will stop proving your value to rooms that chose silence over honesty, because clarity changes behavior. It simplifies relationships. It reveals priorities. It redraws circles. It teaches you who belongs close and who belongs distant. You will notice how peace grows when you stop chasing access, when you stop requesting respect, when you stop negotiating your worth. Peace arrives when self respect takes the lead. They may try to re enter later, when consequences show up, when fractures appear, when unity breaks, but access will no longer be automatic. It will be intentional, not out of revenge, not out of pride, but out of wisdom, because not everyone who wants proximity deserves influence. You will learn to listen differently, to tone more than words, to patterns more than promises, to consistency more than apology, because behavior never lies. And the strangest part will be this: you won't feel the need to confront them loudly or expose anything, because peace feels better than performance. You will carry yourself with calm authority, not defensive, not reactive, not seeking validation, just grounded, just clear, just whole. And when your name comes up again, it will sound different, not strategic, not casual, but careful, because they will know you are no longer naive. The decision they made without you did not weaken you, it refined you, it sharpened your awareness, it clarified your boundaries, it taught you discernment, and one day you will look back, not with anger, but with understanding. That exclusion was the lesson, that silence was the signal, that distance was the protection, because sometimes being left out is how life moves you forward, without